What's up, guys? It's the first of my normally scheduled streams on YouTube. Um, and yeah, as was requested during my last stream, we are going to be playing through Pokemon Red with just a Kabutops today. And as is my usual thing, we're going to go through his stats, look at his stats, look at his moveset, try to plan things out just a little bit, and then we will get started. So stats wise, speed is pretty good. Special is 70, not the best, but not terrible. Defense of 105, attack of 115. The 60 health is a little bit unfortunate, but stats are actually not that bad. Obviously the attack stat is very, very nice. I like seeing this. Especially since, if I remember correctly from when we did Kabuto a while back, almost all of his attacks are going to be physical. They're going to be normal attacks. So, yeah. Let's see what we actually got. Oh, that's actually really good. So we get Scratch, we get Harden, and we get Absorb at level 1. The Absorb is a big, big difference from Kabuto. Let me just double check real quick. Let's go to Kabuto. Learn set. Let's just double check. Yeah. So Kabuto did not learn Absorb until level 34. Which ain't the best. Not the best. And as such had a big problem with Brock. Obviously. Because we now have Absorb at level 1, this means that Brock is going to be a non-issue whatsoever. We don't get Slash until level 39. It looks like we're gonna basically be working with Scratch, Harden, and Absorb. Exactly, Matt, exactly. Absorb is a massive benefit to us in the early game. Our rival is going to have a Squirtle. So, can he learn Surf too? Yes, he can. Surf, Ice Beam. Like, legitimately, I think it's going to be Surf, Ice Beam, Sword Stance, Body Slam is going to end up being the moveset that we run with. It doesn't look bad, no. Funnily enough, if I remember right, I think Aerodactyl was actually the hardest of the fossils that we've run. So far we've done Kabuto. We've done all the first stage evolutions, right? We've done Kabuto, we've done Ammonite, we've done Aerodactyl. This is the first fully evolved fossil that we've run. I guess technically Aerodactyl falls into that category as well. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a fairly simple run to get through. Which does mean that we are going to be in for some pain afterwards. Because this is actually not something that I mentioned in my Pokemon is one of your faves. Well, I'm glad that it popped up this quickly for you. So yeah, something that I did not mention last week, or I guess last week, 2 days ago, Sunday, when I was doing my runs that day, is now that we're on the normally scheduled streams, these streams are scheduled for 3 hours, and most runs do not last that long. Most runs do not last that long. So what I will be doing is, if we finish a run early, instead of ending the stream early or cutting over to another game for like 20 minutes or whatever, I am going to be taking one of the nightmare Pokemon that I'm really, really worried about, and we will start playing that. And then that will basically be a passive run that we are doing at the end of all of these other ones. Because a lot of those runs are just going to be a lot of grinding. These Pokemon will be ones like Weedle, which is probably the one that I will start with, is Weedle. Pidgey is another one. Pidgey's moveset is really, really bad, and its stats are really, really bad, so not a great combination. Abra is another one. So basically those three are the ones that I will probably do Weedle, then Abra, then Pidgey. So yeah, we're gonna get the. Oh, I didn't actually make the thing for it. Give me 1 second. All right. Ignore what you see on your screen. Nothing is happening. By the way, this is how I make all these. We just custom set one of the starters to the Pokemon that we're running. I just forgot to do that today before the stream started. Nope. And done. And there we go. All right, close that. Let us swap over to the... Why is that way? What the... That's not how that's supposed to be. Give me 1 second. Play with that and figure out what the hell just happened. Weird. Okay. It's fine. I'm confused, but it's fine because I don't need to understand what's going on as long as it works correctly. All right, Kabutops. Oh, another thing that would help is if I had my controller. Let's double check, make sure that... Yep, it reset. So let's go. All right. Let's get going. Oh, let's reset the death counter because we have not died 18 times. We have, in fact, died 0 times thus far. And honestly, I expect us to die very, very rarely in this run. There's a couple places of very... basically, any grass type is going to be horrifying because we do take 4 times damage from any grass type. So, Erica is going to be scary because Vileplume has Petal Dance and is a very tanky Pokemon. So, I'm not sure we can guarantee that we one-shot. But yeah, getting started in 3, 2, 1, go. You are blue today. Oh, let's change the options. There we go. Yeah, so what actual... Okay, so let's think about this for a minute. What actual problems are we going to run into, trainer-wise? Misty is going to be relatively easy, I believe. Obviously Brock is going to be a cakewalk. Oh no, the controller's dead. All right, that's fine. We just gotta plug it in. Oh no. That was a crit. I'm not actually sure which one does more damage. So yeah, that is kind of the problem. Absorb is only 20 base power. It's like, you know, Wrap is only slightly less powerful than friggin' Absorb. So there's that, and Kabutops' attack is way higher than its special. So if we can kill a thing with physical attacks, we kind of do want to. The problem being that we are only going to have Scratch basically until we get to Vermilion. So that is one thing that I kind of glossed over a bit. Until we get to Vermilion and we can get Body Slam, we're basically stuck with Scratch and Absorb. Not the best moves in the game. They are moves that we can make work. God damn it, I hate that guy. He always gets in my way. We're gonna try and catch a Pidgey here real quick. Perfect. Why? All right. Let's get in the ball. There we go. I'm mad. I'm mad that we got hit that many times by Pidgeys. Now, here's the thing. We are rock type. So a lot of Pokemon are not going to be able to hit us for anything but not very effective damage for a very long time, right? Because most Pokemon only have, you know what? How much do they get back? It's literally just one, huh? All right. Most Pokemon are only going to have normal type moves, right? Or poison type. When we take into consideration the Weedles here. No, you would get poisoned first turn. That's actually kind of a big deal because we might actually die to poison damage here. Because this guy's going to start taking only 1 damage per turn here very soon. Never mind. We were too strong. Much too strong. Fortunately, there's an antidote right here. And we can pop a potion. Get us back up to full health. Not the biggest deal, but a little bit unfortunate. I don't know why I saved before this fight. Like, this guy's gonna be difficult. Yeah, that was kind of dumb on my end, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, the junior trainer can be a bit of a problem. Junior trainer can be a bit of a problem. Obviously, Diglett is very fast. Has a high crit rate because he's very fast. And once we get past the Diglett, we still have... I guess, as long as we're using Absorb, we're going to heal back the damage that we take, so it's actually not that big a deal. Yep, that's the thing. The sand attack. We're fine. Farming up a bit, yeah. Oh, I definitely do with some Pokemon. I definitely do with some Pokemon. If you go and you check out the Chansey run that I have over on my second channel, or the or the Ekans run. So the first 2 runs that I have uploaded over there, I currently have Chansey and Ekans Part 1 because I wasn't able to finish Ekans in one stream. Are both uploaded over there and live. 11 is more than enough to do this. I definitely grinded up a lot on those. Chansey, I think I ended up having to get to like level 21 or 22 before I was able to beat Brock. Because Chansey just doesn't... Oh, we have to kill? Okay, good. That was we kill or he does right there. We had a 50-50 chance as to whether or not the bide ended that turn, and if it did and we did not kill, because it looked like a damage range. Oh yeah, like literally half of that stream was just me trying to get past Brock. If you scroll up, because like I have chapters in the description with timestamps and everything to show where all of the time is going. I didn't get past Brock until an hour and 6 minutes in. Or I'm sorry, I started the final Brock fight an hour and 6 minutes in. As you can see, we are currently 7.5 minutes in and we're already past Brock. A little bit different. But the problem with Chansey is that Chansey doesn't learn any moves until 24. Chansey has Pound and Double Slap until level 24. Double Slap only has 10 power points. Pound does basically no damage to Rock-type Pokemon. Especially with Chansey's pathetic attack stat. Hey, Igor, what's up, my dude? How are you doing today? We're talking about how Chansey is kind of terrible at the beginning of the game. So the move that Chansey learns at 24 is Sing, which, oh, I did not realize that I was poisoned. I think I could take one more fight, and then we'll go back. There's a lot of Pokemon on this trainer. Oops. Oh, and he's got a Metapod and a Kakuna. That crit helped a lot. That crit helped a lot. Alright, let's go back. Please don't die. Alright, we got plenty of health. But yeah, like, even at level, like, 20, we were doing 1 damage to the Geodude after a single defense curl. It was crazy how, terrible Chansey is at the beginning of that game. But yeah, once you actually start being able to learn moves on Chansey, Chansey is an absolute monster. Because there's no special split between special attack and special defense yet. So Chansey is not just a special wall, but a very powerful special attacker in Gen 1. And can learn basically everything. Like, I think Chansey had the, Chansey's what? Oh, wait, we can learn Water Gun. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna teach Water Gun. Does that actually help? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Water Gun actually helps us. Whatever. It's an option. It's more power points than we had before. Could you leave me alone for 2 friggin' seconds? Jesus Christ. Oh, actually, I do want to save just in case we run into a Paris here. Oh, that's actually something that I wasn't thinking about. We could take a Geodude for strength. That way we don't have to worry about Lapras. Right? I was hoping that wouldn't one-shot. Oh well. Actually, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna fight that hiker. That hiker's got 3 rock-type Pokemon, and it's basically gonna be free to kill him. And it's just gonna be a lot of free experience. Oh God. No, stop disconnecting. So this is why I don't like having to plug in the controller like this. Is because it never stays plugged in. The connector is really, really loose. for this controller, and it just does not stick it. Hey, Paris! We are going to Scratch. I was gonna get real mad real fast if that was a, I didn't realize that you could get a level 12 Paris here. I was half expecting that to be a crit and to kill it. Old phone charger, yeah. It's a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. Water gun is actually probably our strongest move right now that I'm thinking about it. It's 40 base power versus Scratch's 35. It is... stab. So that 40 gets boosted to 60. Fuck you and your poison. I hate you. You're an asshole. I took 3 steps, sir. Leave me alone. At least we don't need to, 11. We got plenty. We got plenty. And yeah, for whatever reason, if I don't plug it into the PC, it doesn't charge. I don't know why. I don't know why this is a thing, but if I just plug it into the charger that I have right next to, where it's not plugged into the PC and it won't disconnect every time it unplugs, it doesn't charge on that one. Don't know why. My like my Bluetooth headphones do. They'll charge on that. But for whatever reason, my my controller will not. I already grabbed this. I'm kind of all over the place right now because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I don't think we quite beat Misty yet. Oh my god, that did no damage. I am going to absorb the Shelder because the Shelder is going to withdraw a whole bunch, which means that Scratch ain't going to do shit for damage. This guy has Peck and Tail Whip. We're back at full health, basically. He does have Supersonic. Yeah, the problem is Absorb is just like the worst of all worlds. It's using my weaker special attack, and it's very, very low base power, so unless it's a quad weakness like a rock type, like a Geodude or an Onix or something, Absorb just isn't going to do much, unfortunately. We kind of want Pidgeotto to never use Sand Attack. Like it's a good crit. Good crit. No, I do not think that we would be able to do that, no. I am going to absorb on the Abra to get my health back, because it literally only knows teleport right now, so it cannot do damage to us. I'm not entirely sure that it's necessary. Yeah, we wouldn't have died anyway, but we could have gotten into crit range had I not done that, so I'm still happy that I decided to go for that. I'm going to heal real quick before I go up and fight Nugget Bridge. Yeah, so on the second channel, I have... So Ekans Part 2 should come out tomorrow. And then the day after, we should have Mr. Mime come out. I am going to try and have a video come out I don't know if I want to do it every day. That seems like a lot. That seems like it might be a bit much, especially for a brand new channel. No, why am I poisoned? When did I get poisoned? But I need to catch up. Basically, I need to catch up so that we can start uploading the new streams. So yeah, I want to get the ones that I'm moving over from my Twitch channel up as quickly as possible. So I don't know if I'm going to do it every day until we get all of them out or not. Especially since I am having to go in and manually edit the thumbnails for each and every one of them, and I'm not good at that, and it takes a lot of time for me to do that. While I do have a template saved up, Mr. Mime was really good, yes. Mr. Mime was actually a very good Pokemon. Mr. Mime, you can kind of look at Mr. Mime as kind of like an Alakazam light. He's not quite as physically frail as Alakazam, but he's not quite as specially overpowered as Alakazam. But he's not quite as all-aroundy as Hypno. He's kind of in the middle there. He's a bit more specialized, but yeah, he died 5 times in the entire run. Oh, this is... I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, actually, that's a question. We do get Seismic Toss. We can learn Seismic Toss. Do I teach myself Seismic Toss? Grab that hidden elixir. It does require an extra fight, but the extra fight is against a hiker with 3 rock-type Pokemon, so it's basically a non-issue. I think we grab it. Yeah. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. Yeah, the next one that's going to be coming out after Mr. Mime, I think is Firo. Which was another run that was actually pretty good. So there is a slight bit of a bummer here. We cannot learn Dig. If we could learn Dig, we would probably just rip through Misty in 2 turns, because that move is very, very strong in Gen 1. Oh, wait, let's go heal first. Go heal first. Oh, yeah, let me just... Yeah, no. We do not learn Dig. Alright, let's try it. Is this our first death of the run? Do we die here to Misty? Do we beat the living shit out of her? So we took 10 damage. X defend on the Starmie is not great. Basically nothing. Oh no, the crit! I think the crit mattered. I think if she didn't crit there, we won. But it is death number 1. It is death number 1. If she had not used X defend turn 1 on the Starmie, or had she not oh no wait, the X defend didn't matter because we crit. Yeah, I think it literally came down to her critting on that last turn on the Starmie. Which the thing is that she also didn't use Bubble Beam. We'll try it one more time. We might have to run down to Vermilion and then come back up, which is a bit of an unfortunate scenario because you can't use Cut until you beat Misty. It does like no damage. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think that we could beat her realistically right now with Scratch. It's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, Absorb just doesn't do any damage. Scratch just doesn't do any damage, especially once she pops that X defend. So yeah, we're gonna go down to... Oh wait, I do have one more potential option here. I do have one more potential option. I will try it out. We will see how it works. I grabbed a TM that I immediately forgot about. No trainer grinding. Alright, we're going to save before we do this, just in case it doesn't actually help. We got Seismic Toss. Harden is not going to do anything for us. Not really. Yeah, so that turns Staryu into a 2-hit KO. That crit hurt a lot. Okay, we could beat her if she doesn't immediately go and just go in for crits all the time. So Seismic Toss is the play here. Seismic Toss is definitely the play here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Gen 1 crits are based on your Pokemon's base speed. So super fast Pokemon like Starmie, Alakazam, Electrode, they crit all the fucking time. Could you fucking not for 2 seconds, woman? That was another Bubble Beam crit. If we could get through without her... Basically, if we get the first... Oh, shit. No. I forgot to, I want her dice roll. Yeah. Hello? There we go. Yeah, I forgot to reteach Seismic Toss there. I probably should just save after teaching Seismic Toss, because I know now that we're definitely going to be doing it. Water Gun is good. Water Gun is good. All right, there we go. See, that's all we needed. We just needed her to not go for nothing but Bubble Beam. By the way, that is also, speaking of Bubble Beam, we can teach that now, which is just better Water Gun. Alright, so yeah, we died a few times. It's a little... Most of those were actually... Or at least the last 2 were kind of bullshit, and it's a little bit unfortunate that they happened, but it's how this game rolls sometimes. Surge actually might be a problem. We do have... We are a fairly fast Pokemon. Yeah, basically. We have a fairly fast and physically strong Pokemon, and we're about to get Body Slam. We might be fine coming into Surge. Don't. No, you son of a bitch. Cut that out. God damn. I hate Pidgeys. The whole Pidgey line is like the fucking worst. That fucking sand attack. Now, the hope here is that we never go into the Pokemon Center in Vermilion. I really want to be able to just go through without ever having to heal in the Pokemon Center. Because if I can do that, once we get done with everything down here, we could just dig straight back to Cerulean. We don't have to walk back up there. There we go. All right. We are in much better position now. There we go. Yeah, let's actually take a quick look. Yeah, look at that special versus that attack. Attack of 70, special of 45. That's actually kind of insane. The 25-point difference between the two. We one-shot... Holy shit. Okay. We one-shot the Pidgeotto. And we outspeed the Kadabra, too. That's really nice. I'm just gonna body slam. That's fine. So yeah, there is one thing that I should mention about the Misty fight. So Misty has good AI, and what good AI means in Gen 1 is the trainer will never, if they have a choice, they will never use a move that is not very effective, and they will always try to use a super effective move. This can come and bite them in the ass. The most famous example of good AI biting somebody in the ass is actually the Twitch Plays Pokemon run, where they were able to beat, I think, the Dragonite or somebody with like a level 30 Venomoth, because the Dragonite kept spamming Barrier and Agility or something like that. Because one of the things about good AI is good AI only looks at the type of the move. Does not check to see if the move actually does any damage. How many do I have left? 9? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're good. 8 body slams and only 7 Pokemon left. We're going to one-shot all of them except for potentially the Raichu. The Raichu we might have to hit twice. That's also good confirmation that we are going to outspeed everything except for, again, potentially the Raichu. Alright, lock number 1 is done. Nope, alright. No! Cord came unplugged. So the normal, so the physical special split in Gen 1, there's actually a fairly simple mnemonic device to remember it, and that is all evolutions, except for Sylveon, because there's no fairy type yet, all evolutions plus dragon. Those are the types that are considered special. All others are considered physical. So that's how I remember it. Yeah, it's a fairly simple way to remember what it is. So yeah, you got, you know, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, so fire, electric, water. You get Psychic and Dark from Gen 2 and Espeon and Umbreon. Glaceon and Leafeon, ice and grass. all of those plus dragon are special. Which is actually kind of funny because in Gen 2, you know, they introduced Shadow Ball in Gen 2. Shadow Ball reduces special defense, but Shadow Ball is itself a physical attack. So Shadow Ball in Gen 2 reduces a stat that the move itself can't take advantage of. So that'll be interesting once we get to Gen 2. You know, in a year. We're basically going to be just spamming Body Slam on most Pokemon at this point, I think. What do we... When do we get rid of Absorb? Oh, let's not forget the Super Potion. Oh, I still have my Pokeballs. I don't need those anymore. We will Bubble Beam Cubones. Those guys have way too much defense. No, stop it. They only know Confusion at this point? I can't remember. I think they also have Water Gun. I think they have Water Gun and Confusion, but they're not going to use it. They will always use Confusion. No, go away. Wait. Did I just skip the cosplayer trainer? I did. I did not mean to Body Slam there. Oh yeah, we're Rock type. Fuck you and your self-destruct. So I just learned that we could skip a trainer that I've always fought in every single one of these runs. Because I thought that it was required. There is a trainer that has a Charmander and a Cubone that I always make fun of because he talks about costume players instead of just saying cosplayers, which, you know, maybe back when this game came out, that's what they were actually called. It had not yet been shortened to cosplayers. But I'm still going to make fun of him for it because it's a hilarious line. And yeah, apparently I don't ever have to fight him again. We never have to see that line again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. By the way, it is really fucking hard to only take one step at a time when you're going at 4 times normal speed. I definitely think that we burn all of our power point ups on Body Slam, right? I don't think we use Surf or Ice Beam enough to use them on those. No, not that one. This one. Okay, so where would Ice Beam be useful? Obviously, it's going to be very useful in Erica's gym. Against Lance. And against the Executor / Execute that the rival has. Do we need Ice Beam for anything else? I don't think so. And we can probably body slam most of the Pokemon in Erica's gym and they'll be one-shots. I'd be very, very surprised if, like, all the Oddishes and the Bellsprouts and all of them. I'd be very, very surprised if any of those require more than a body slam. So we're gonna pop the PowerPoint up on body slam. We might use the second one on a on Ice Beam. I don't think we're ever gonna need it on Surf. Yeah, because I think Surf has the same thing that Ice Beam does. Because, like, yes, Surf would be very useful in Blaine's gym, but most of those Pokemon are also just going to die to Body Slam. And in, like, Giovanni's gym, we can use both Ice Beam and Surf on, like, the Rock and Ground types. They're pretty interchangeable there, so I don't think that we really need to worry about the power points of those two moves that much. Well, that crit doesn't help me that much. Oh, actually, I think the crit... I think Bubble Beam without the crit actually still did more damage than Body Slam there. Body Slam is one of the best moves in the game, yes. Base 85. Oh, yeah, that's right. We are full up on shit. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna move my fan closer to me because I'm literally starting. I'm sweating my ass off here, just sitting here. All right, that feels a bit better at least. Yeah, Body Slam is really difficult to beat out in terms of just overall usefulness. Let me go back down here, grab the free TM to sell. All right, there is move number 2 for our final move set. And this is what's going to be replacing Absorb. Does it? Yes. Yes, it does. Now, we have only not one-shot a single Pokemon with Body Slam so far. Do I spend my money here on calciums or proteins? Also, speaking of, let's speaking of buying things, let's sell some stuff. Do I boost up my lower special so that Bubble Beam and Ice Beam and Surf do more damage and are more likely to one-shot people? Or do I focus entirely on my attack and boost up my Body Slam even more? We have to keep in mind we are about to run into the Lavender Tower where we have multiple Ghost-type Pokemon, where Body Slam can't hurt them regardless. We are also about to, shortly after that, we will be getting Sword Stance, because you can pick up Sword Stands for basically for free in Silphco. Yeah. Well, see, the thing is that we do basically 2 shopping trips in. Oh, we also get a lot of free calciums. And okay, so we're gonna kind of split it. We're gonna get 2 calciums here. We're gonna get 2 so we're gonna get 3 calciums and 2 proteins. Because we do actually find a fair number of calciums in the wild. Don't want to pop that yet. Do not want to start dealing with that stuff. But we only ever find, I think, 2 proteins ever. Whereas calciums are a fair bit more commonplace. But yeah, back to what I was saying just a moment ago. So I don't really have to worry about the Elite Four during this shopping trip, because a lot of times, especially depending on how the run's going, I will do one of 2 things. A, I will just go for the Elite Four and see how it goes. If the run's going very well, which so far this one has been. Or once I get to the Elite Four, I will then come back out. I will Ice Beam the Weeping Bell. I will come back out, and I will do another shopping trip then to max out all of my vitamins. So I don't really worry about the Elite Four themselves during this particular shopping trip. Oh no! Basically everything else. And yeah, also I want to keep in mind all of the words. Why are they failing me? Oh, all of the items that I could pick up, right? So like I can't remember exactly how many. Actually, on the Weeping Bell, I'm gonna try to Body Slam. It's a crit. It does not give me any information. Aha. Okay, so Body Slam is not quite going to. God damn it. Body Slam is not quite going to do it for the evolved Pokemon. That is a little bit scary for Erica herself. This, I think, is the scariest gym leader that we're going to face the entire run. Because basically... Oh, yeah. Because that. Alright. And we know Body Slam is not going to kill here. We know that Body Slam is not going to kill here. That was from full health. That means we are not going to beat her yet. We are not going to beat her yet. Which is fine. We don't actually need that badge. The only thing that that badge does is it gives us the ability to use strength outside of battle. We don't need that. There's only 2 times in this game that we need strength. We need it for Victory Road, and we need it to get the rare candy out of the room that you get strength in, right? Those are the only 2 times that we need strength in the entire game. Everything else, we don't need it for. So we can come back to Erica. I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see how it would go if I just tried it. Unfortunately, it's just not going to happen yet. That is one of the things that I like about this game. It's actually not that linear once you get to this point in the game. We could literally do Erica as the 7th gym leader. There's nothing at all stopping us from doing that. I have done that. A lot of times I'll do Sabrina as the 7th gym leader because psychic types are scary in Gen 1. I've done Blaine as the 7th gym leader. At this point in the game, the only you have to do this before you do this thing is you have to beat Koga before you can go and fight Blaine, because Koga lets you use Surf outside of battle. Everything else you could do in any order you want. Kinda, yeah. Like, there's definitely an intended route. There's definitely an intended route. Obviously, some of the like, you are expected to fight Erica now. You're actually expected to fight Erica before you come in here. But because of, you know, how things go, you don't have to. There's nothing saying that you have to do that. Oh, wait. Let's grab that elixir. I need to start remembering to do that. It's not in my muscle memory yet. Yeah, there's a few times in this game where you need to do things before you can progress. You need to beat Brock before you can get outside of Pewter Gym. Or outside of Pewter City. To the right, because there's that guy that's like, oh, wait, you gotta go and check out Brock. He's so cool. Oh, my God. Yes, I know that there's the glitch that allows you to do that if you're, you know, doing a speed run or something, but I'm not talking about, like, major glitches. You need to beat Misty before you can go to Lavender Town, because you need to be able to use Cut. And you also need to beat Misty before you can beat Surge. But you don't really need Surge. I mean, technically, you could do Lieutenant Surge, I think, as the 7th gym leader. Because I wouldn't recommend it, because he lets you use Fly outside of battle. But you could. Yeah, yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, wow, there actually is very little you have to do this and to then be able to do this, to then be able to do this in the game. Because the only three, like, field moves that block progress are Cut, Surf, and Strength. As we've mentioned, Strength does not mean anything until the very end of the game. Surf only blocks access to one gym, which, I mean, technically blocks access to two, because you can't fight Giovanni until you beat the other 7 gym leaders. But yeah, you could very easily just play this game however the hell you want. Like, even as a kid, I always did Koga before I did Sabrina, despite the fact that Sabrina is like... Oh yeah, Fly is definitely like the most useful HM. Alright, let's go grab our third of 4 moves for our final move set. Actually, we technically don't even need to fight this guy yet. Ow! Mom, he did 2 damage to me. What do you mean I don't have room for items? Alright, I am going to use this one on Ice Beam. Stop it. Oh, wait, no. For... for Sword Stance, I do need the card key. That's right. I was mistaken. Oh, the 10th floor. Get these 2 items here. I would like to be able to get all 3 of these items. Well, I obviously can get them, but I can't make use of the 3rd one. Because we got a Carbos, we got a Rare Candy, and this right here, this is Earthquake. Fortunately, we do not learn Earthquake. It is very, very sad. Yeah, we just keep going, right? Did I ever pick up? I did not. I mentioned earlier that I was gonna try and get a, fuck you, Hypno. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Then I was gonna grab a Geodude so I didn't have to worry about the Lapras. Since we were gonna be teaching Surf to Kabutops anyway. But, since we did not, we're gonna grab the Lapras anyway. Oh, this move! I guess it does kind of make sense that most of the Pokemon that can learn Sword Stance also learn Slash, but my god. Every time I have these 2 moves, because they almost always also learn Body Slam. So, is there another move that I could pick up? No, there's not. I was going to say instead of Sword Stance. And there really isn't another one that I would want. Nope, we're not learning Slash. I think we literally talked about it on Sunday. Because oh god damn, really? Okay, that's kind of scary. Okay, that's fine. Um, the choice is always, do you want Slash, which is 70 base power. It's a guaranteed crit, so basically it's 140 power, but cannot take advantage of Sword Stance. Or do you want Body Slam, 85 base power, um, and can take advantage of Sword Stance. And the vast majority of the time, the answer is you want Sword Stance Body Slam. The only time that you don't is if there is another move that you want to take advantage of. If you have 3 other moves that you want instead of 2, I don't know why I'm coming in here all trepidatious. We're gonna Sword Stance. Then we will Body Slam. We will Body Slam. You survived? Cheater. Absolute cheater. Well, I'm glad that we did that anyway. Alright, we could dig out of here. Gonna casually, like I said on Sunday, casually dig through 11 floors of a skyscraper. We could go to Sabrina now. We could go to Sabrina now. Never used to take damage. Moves that didn't do damage. Same. So I will tell you right now, because I still remember to this day, the moveset that I had on my Charizard when I beat the Elite Four the first time I ever played through the game. It was a very simple moveset. It consisted of Fire Spin, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and Ember. Because, in my tiny little stupid child brain, they're fire moves, and he's a fire Pokemon. Of course he's going to have all of the fire moves as a fire Pokemon. As you could probably guess, the Blastoise at the end of the champion fight was kind of a fucking problem. I think I ended up needing to get to like level 82 to finally beat the Elite Four. Not great. Not a great, not an auspicious start to my Pokemon career, let us say. I'm already running really low on body slams. That's actually not a terrible moveset. Especially if that's a Gen 1 Charizard. Because Gen 1, like, the thing about Gen 1 that has been, like, the biggest issue for me to get through is simply the lack of type coverage. The lack of type coverage in most Pokemon. is where the biggest problem lies. A lot of the time. I think you have 2 Pokemon. Yeah. I did not mean to use both ice beams on that one. Thank God for a crit. Don't hit me. Okay, good. Woo. No way. There it is. Okay. We are out of PowerPoints, so we are coming on back. But yeah, that moveset is actually not that bad. Um that still would have been a 3-hit KO, so I guess we didn't really save any turns by doing that, but that's fine. Yeah, the 2 major differences that I would have made to that is Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast, and I think Charizard learned Sword Stance, so Sword Stance instead of Strength. Why did I use Sword Stance on the Kadabra? That is risky as fuck. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way. There's no way we outspeed the Alakazam. Okay. My brain is not able to tell me whether or not I saved before this fight, so we're making a save state just in case we did not. And we did. Okay, good. We're fine. Everything's fine. That crit kind of hurts. Okay, cool. Whew. Alakazam is so fucking scary. Especially since it's was only 1 level lower than I am right now. I usually come into Sabrina way later than that. Yeah, we're done with this. I'm gonna try Erica again. No, not fly. Cut. I'm gonna try Erica again. We are many, many levels higher than we were last time when we came through here. Is the bird that much better? That is terrifying. Okay, we just leveled up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Sword Stance. Don't do the thing. Okay, good. Oh my god, she's stupid. Oh my god, she's stupid and we won. Alright, yay, we did it. I don't care. Well, actually, I might care about your shit. We could probably just toss the potion at this point. Or just use it, fuck it. So, I believe we learned Mega Drain. Right? We do not. I thought for sure we did. Okay. That's a bit strange. I thought for sure we huh. Okay. Thank you. I earned it all on my own. It was definitely not a throw by my opponent whatsoever. Someone, Misty was still the hardest gym leader? Misty was the most deadly gym leader. But that's mainly because I realized that I was not going to beat Erica, and I walked the fuck away immediately. And honestly, if she had actually attacked me, that still could have been, that still very easily, it should have been a loss, honestly. I should have lost that fight. But she just was real dumb with the decisions that she made. Alright, gonna get rid of all of my key items because we don't need none of them no more. We didn't one-shot the Victory Bell. Victory Bell could have hit us with Razor Leaf again, and that might not have killed me, but it would have got me pretty damn low on health. We didn't one-shot the Vileplume. Vileplume could have hit us with Petal Dance, which most likely would have killed me, especially had I already been hit by Razor Leaf from the Victory Bell. The Tangela, there's not really much that the Tangela could do to me. The Tangela just doesn't learn that many good moves. But yeah, despite the massive difference in level, Erica could very easily have murdered me in that fight. Very, very easily could have killed me. Oh man, you know what move I want to learn at level 40 fucking 6? Leer. The move that a lot of Pokemon start with at level 2. Like, that's the thing that always makes me chuckle about some of these, like, Pokemon that you're not supposed to get until super late game. They learn these really, really shit moves at really fucking high levels. Which, I mean, in Gen 1 is a little bit... It's a little bit more understandable. Right? Because you're not supposed to be able to get this Pokemon until level 30. That's the earliest you're supposed to be able to have this Pokemon. Because that's what the fossils come out as. It's level 30, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've actually checked that. But like in Gen 2 and then on, you introduce breeding. So any Pokemon that's not a legendary, basically, you can get at level 5 all of a sudden. So suddenly there's... I could try... What are my PowerPoints looking like right now? 4 body slams? He's only got 4 Pokemon. I resist all of Koffing's moves. He has Tackle, Smog, and Sludge. None of those are going to do that much damage to me. Yeah, Sludge is his strongest move, and you just saw how much it did. Oh, he's got Smokescreen. I forgot about Smokescreen. But yeah, that's kind of how I expected that to go once we got the sword stances moving. All right, we have gotten everything taken care of up to this point. We have not skipped anything. All we have left, gym leader wise, is Blaine and Giovanni. Right? Well, here, let's start thinking about how is the Elite Four going to go for me. Lorelei. I either resist or am neutral to all of her moves, right? I am part water, part rock. The water negates the rock's weakness to ice types. Or ice type moves. Also negates the weakness of water type moves. Normal type moves I resist. So I can Swords Dance 3 times. I could potentially just do it straight on the Dugong and then just sweep from there. Bruno ain't got shit. Bruno's not going to be able to do anything to me whatsoever. Agatha, I think, is probably going to be the biggest problem, right? She's just too damn random. Although we are a fast Pokemon, so we are most likely going to outspeed hers. Except for maybe the final Gengar, but if I get to the final Gengar, I'm not overly worried, unless I'm like super low on health already. It does have Confuse Ray to prevent us from attacking it. Oh shit. But it doesn't have any way to put us to sleep. Dream Eater is a wasted move on its moveset. It has Toxic, which basically is a free move for us. That's fine. That's just TM I'm not going to get anyway. I do have to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. We're going to pause the timer. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a moment, and we'll continue onwards. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, I didn't even go to the break screen. Oops. I believe I saved before I went on the break. I'm gonna double check. I did. Okay, good. All right, good. Restart the timer and go back to Cinnabar. It's good to be back, man. So I think through here, I'm going to body slam any unevolved Pokemon. So Vulpixes. Oh, I still have Bubble Beam instead of Surf. Let's fix that. Did I get rid of Surf? I did not. No, not Skull Bash. Get out of here with that nonsense. Nobody wants Skull Bash. All right, there we go. Much better, much better. So, funnily enough, that Vulpix was not actually a Ninetales, and I did not mean to burn a Surf on it. How many power points does Surf have, by the way? 15. Okay, I thought, for some reason, I thought it was... For some reason, I thought Surf had 10. I thought it had the same as Ice Beam. Alright. This guy just had the basic... I love that guy, because he just has the basic form of all of the fire types in the game that evolve. Ponyta, Vulpix, Charmander, and Growlithe. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Ponyta died to the Body Slam. It is one of the highest level Pokemon in the game. Or in the gym. At level 41. By the way, it has now been 2 weeks since I got sick, and I still can't get over this fucking cough. I'm also still half deaf in my right ear because of sinus problems and blockage and all that good stuff. It's quite irritating, if I may say so. I don't know about you guys, but I like being able to hear things. Have I been taking anything for it? Dayquil and NyQuil, but they haven't literally done anything at all to help, unfortunately. You survived! I was not expecting you to survive. I got cough drops for the cough, but again, like, they don't do anything. Like, everything that I've tried for it, it just doesn't end up doing anything for me. It doesn't actually help. So I'm just basically waiting for it to just stop. It was just like a summer flu thing. I was just tired and achy for a couple of days. Yeah, I'm a broke bitch. And, yeah, that stuff costs money here. No, I didn't want to do that. Slow ass. Slow ass. I mean, it's not... It's a little bit annoying. That's about it. It's actually not that big of a deal. Like, that's about the worst that the cough gets anymore. is what you just heard. Um, the main thing is just the ear thing. But even that, it's not like painful or anything. It's just a little bit annoying that it's blocked up, so I can't really hear that well out of that ear right now. I've dealt with far worse. But yeah, it is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. All right, so Giovanni, I think we just set up 3 sword stances on the Rhyhorn at the beginning of the fight. Even if I'm not going to... Perfect, we just leveled up. I'm not learning Hydro Pump. No, that's not happening. Yeah, I think we just set up all 3 sword stances here. The fact that we just leveled up is really, really nice, because that means that we do not have to worry about leveling up in this fight. Did you stop? Which means we're not going to lose out on any of the badge boosts that we just got from the sword stances. Despite the fact that we haven't used a single physical move since we used those sword stances. Still probably worth it. I don't care about your TM. Your TM sucks. Oh man, you don't have any room for this TM that does literally nothing the vast majority of the time. Speaking of doing nothing the vast majority of the time, let's get rid of all the stuff that doesn't do anything for us. I'm still sad that we can't learn Mega Drain. I was gonna teach that specifically for the Blastoise on the champion. But oh well, can't do nothing about it. Alright, so this Pidgeot should be stuck in spamming agility. So we in turn can spam Sword Stance. I really hope that we don't level up right now. Okay, we didn't. Good. Oh, wait. We outsped the Alakazam. That's really good. That's really, really good. Outspeeding the Alakazam is kind of a massive deal. Because that's probably the scariest Pokemon in the Elite Four, is the Champion's Alakazam for us. Right? Outside of just the bullshit that Agatha can pull out of her ass whenever she wants to, every once in a while. I think the Alakazam is the biggest problem for is I think the Gyarados on Lance might be a bit of a problem. I don't know how much damage its Hydro Pump would do to us. It could potentially be a pretty nasty threat as well, but we should outspeed it. And I think we survive one Hydro Pump. Unless it crits. Which means we should be able to set up a single Sword Stance and then one shot. Hey, Zins, what's up? I sense a bit of frustration based on your message there. What's up? A ceiling? Fair enough. I got one of them. CEI, yeah. It's fine. All right, yeah, like I said, I am a little bit worried about the Alakazam and outspeeding it, so we are going to come over here and we're going to make, at the very least, we're going to make sure that we max out on Carbos for speed. Only one. Okay. Only one Carbos. That's interesting. All right. Let's buy 2 protein, 2 iron, 2 calcium. No calciums. At least 2 iron. 1 protein. Okay. So 1 Carbos, 1 protein. I'm gonna use it. Just pop these. Let's just get these done. Save. Any more irons? Nope. All right. Should I even bother with the HP? I mean, we have definitely won on like less than 10 health in the past, so why 4 HP ups? Because HP is like one of the ones that we just never get boosts to. Okay, that's fine. We are now maxed out on vitamins. We lost out on, what was that, like $4,800? Oh no. 4,900, something like that. Indigo Plateau, here we come. We are going to get rid of all of our extra Pokemons. We have no need for them anymore. We do have a lot of healing items still. We just have not needed them. Okay, badge boosts. How many fights do we want to worry about badge boosts for? Lance, I would like to. The champion, I would like to. That's it, so we save 2. We use 8. All right. Level 63 coming in. What's the badge boost again? Okay, so the badge, it's a glitch in the game. where whenever you use a stat boosting move like Sword Stance. Oh, that's right. You're stuck into spamming rest. Oh, that's perfect. So I just used 3 Sword Stances. Now, while that does its normal thing where it boosts my attack stat up by 2 stages, so we are currently at ×4 attack, it also reapplies the badge boost. It reapplies the badge boost that you get from beating Brock, Surge, Koga, and Blaine, where it boosts our attack. It boosts all of our stats by an extra 12.5%. Please. Because that's what the badge boost does. Here, let me try and explain this a little bit better. So each time you beat one of those gym leaders, you get a boost to that stat. Brock boosts attack, Surge boosts defense, Koga boosts speed, and Blade boosts special. They tell you different in the game, but it's bugged. The text in the game does not accurately describe the actual stat that's being used. I think Brock says that he boosts defense. It does not. He boosts attack. It just goes down the line. Attack, defense, speed, special. Now, once you get those badges, and you use a move that changes your stats. Now, whether this is one that you use on yourself, like Sword Stance, or even if you get hit by something like Leer, or Sand Attack, or anything that adjusts your stats at all, it reapplies that badge boost again. So now that we have 3 Sword Stances on this Pokemon, all of our stats, on top of the intended use of Sword Stance, all of our stats are boosted by an additional 37.5%, because 12.5 times 3. So that is the badge boost glitch. However, the badge boost glitch resets if you level up in that fight. So, yeah. I'm going to use Surf on the Hitmonchan despite us having Body Slam boosted by 3 Sword Stances. Because I wanted to take absolutely 0 chance that that fucking Hitmonchan would live and use counter. Also, I just realized we've only died 5 times in this. It's kind of insane. I think I am going to pop an elixir here. We have 5 of them. Not like I'm running low. Probably should have healed. No! Okay. Body Slam the Arbok. So Haze gets rid of all stat changes based on things like Sword Stance. It also gets rid of our badge boosts entirely. So not just, that's fine. That's less than fine. We need one more. Oh, fuck. No! Damn it. Damn it. That super potion saved her life. Alright, well, there's death number 6. And of course, it was to the Gengar that I was like, this Gengar's not really a threat. Toxic's a free move for us. Agula's just really hard to set up on because there's not really anything. Oh, of course we get a crit. There's not really a Pokemon for us to set up on. Like, the first Gengar has Confuse Ray, has Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and Nightshade. So he could really mess up your day. The Gengar, or the Golbat could just use Haze and undo all of your work, like we just saw. And also has Confuse Ray. Haunter, same thing as the first Gengar. Confuse Ray, Hypnosis. The Arbok has Glare, which is just, you know, get fucked, you're paralyzed now. And then the final Gengar has Confuse Ray. There's just never a good way to set up on Agatha. It's just not a thing. Probably one of the most annoying aspects of the Elite Four. And her AI is completely random, so it's not even like we can it's not even like we can force her into predictable actions. She's just gonna do whatever the hell she wants. Would I have lived had I healed? No. No, I would not. Because I died to the confusion hit and I still had the toxic damage to go through anyway. So no, I would not have lived regardless of what I had done there. Okay. That at least makes me feel a little bit better that there was nothing I could have done realistically to try and survive that. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Okay, if we get hit by anything, we're fucked. I did not mean to use Sword Stance. Yep, there's death. Alright. Also, the whole, Oh, why am I using Ice Beam? I need to be using Surf. Surf does more damage. Surf does 50% more damage than Ice Beam does. I am a dumb. Oh, 8. Oh man, that hurts a bit. That hurts a bit that I could have been doing an extra 50% of damage to these guys. Could we stop with the crits on the Cloyster, please? Could we stop with the crits in general, please? Alright. Oh, he goes straight into rage, huh? Cool. I don't know why I decided to risk Body Slam there. Like, well, actually, we know that it would kill because Body Slam one-shots the Machamp as well. And the Machamp is more tanky than the Hitmonchan, so I guess there wasn't really any risk there. Alright, Agatha. Could we stop with the bullshit? No, stop, I said. I said no. Could we stop with the bullshit and then I do 0 damage? It sucks. Six, 7, 8. All right, sword stance. Cool. Yeah, as long as I don't crit, I one-shot everybody on Lorelai's team. How dare you? Where? You know, I'm actually curious. If I just go straight forward, do we one-shot all of Bruno's people? Do I need to waste time with sword stance? It's looking like it might be a no. Okay. The only one that we need it for is the Machamp. All right, we are going to Surf. We're going to see how much damage this does. It does a little bit under half. Ooh. So a single Ice Beam doesn't one-shot the Golbat unless I have 2 badge boosts. Okay. No, could you... this should be a 2-shot. Yeah. Oh... What? I think we just have to go for it on the Arbok. Okay, that's a... Ah, we got it! Alright, cool. Get me out of that fucking fight. Holy shit. Alright, I think that now that we've gotten past Agatha, I think we win. I think we win. Full restore. You wanna come up, Shelby? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Hi.
You can come up and say hi to everybody? Hmm? No, you're just gonna hang out down there? She'll come up in a moment. Let's take a look. Yeah, everybody. Okay, so we're all set up. We're all ready to go. I think what I do is I... Sword stance. Sword stance. And I sword stance. So Hydro Pump doesn't actually do that much. Alright, cool. Alright, so Body Slam, and then we're free. We just win. Because Ice Beam is going to kill everything else. The only thing is the Aerodactyl might have been able to outspeed me. Aerodactyl is second only to Electrode when it comes to speed, I think. But he only has normal moves, so we would not have had to worry about basically anything. Um, and yeah, all right, cool. So again, hi, come on. There's my shell girl. Hey, baby. All right, so we're gonna Sword Stance 3 times on the Pidgeot, because the Pidgeot literally can't do any damage to me. Um, oh, I did not expect the Pidgeot to survive that body slam. If he had paralyzed me, that would have been horrifying. All right, Executor should die to an Ice Beam. Not quite. Interesting. Also, the Executor didn't go for a Hypnosis, which is also interesting. Thought for sure that he would. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I think the only way we lose this... Wait, how did the Blastoise die to a single body slam but the Pidgeot? Did I crit the Pidgeot? I might have crit the Pidgeot. I got you. All right, so 68. 555. Die. Hell yeah. So still have lots to do. Nope, not for this run. This run is done. All right, so we got about a half hour left. Thank you, Matt. It was an interesting run, for sure. Now, I did say that I was going to get started on one of the nightmare runs once we finish this run tonight. So I think it's time. Well, actually, we do have one other thing that we need to do before we do that. And that is we need to figure out what our next Pokemon is. So first off, we're going to do this. We'll set this to 152. Generate 107. All right, what Pokemon is Pokemon number 107? Hi. Ooh. It's a Hitmonchan. Shelby has decided that she needs to clean my beard. I appreciate the gesture. Okay. So, let's do a thing. Hitmonchan. Alright, taking a look at Hitmonchan. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do this. Not yet. We will do that tomorrow. We are going to start the Weedle run today. So, it's going to be fairly simple. We'll look at this right here. Weedle, HP of base 40. Attack of 35, defense of 30, special of 20, and speed of 50. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. She got into this habit I guess technically this morning. She got into this morning. This habit of just, nope, we're cleaning the beard. We're doing it. Now, Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Weedle. Here is Weedle's moveset. Poison String, or Poison Sting, I should say, and String Shot. That's it. That's all we get to work with. Now, normally, in these runs, what I do is I do not allow myself to save in between Elite Four members. However, in runs with these Nightmare Pokemon, I will. Because we saw how random and how difficult it was to get past Agatha with Kabutops here. Kabutops was not a terrible Pokemon. Kabutops was not at all a terrible Pokemon. If we were to try and go through the entire Elite Four, requiring the amount of luck that we are going to need to be able to beat them, oh, let's oh, not that one. And requiring that all of that luck happen in one run, it's just not going to ever happen. Before we do that though, Excel sheet, Pokemon solo list. All right, Kabutops. Nope, cannot learn TMs. There are 5 Pokemon in Gen 1 that cannot learn TMs. Weedle, Kakuna, Caterpie, Metapod, Magikarp. Which is why 4 of those 5 cannot beat the game. Because 4 of those 5 do not have access to moves that can hit Ghost Pokemon at all. Because Struggle in Gen 1 is considered a normal type move. It is not untyped. So Struggle cannot hit Ghost type Pokemon. And enemies in Gen 1 have infinite power points. So they will never get down to using Struggle against you either. But yeah, so we got 5 hours and 55 minutes. We died, what was it, 6 times? 9 times, sorry. 9 deaths. 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 30 seconds. That's the question. It's not even how. It's can we? Can we beat them? And level 68. 68. Can we beat Gen 1 with a Weedle? While we're doing this, I believe I already have that file set up and ready to go. Yep. All right. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, it's Kingler. Your name is Gary this time. Yeah, because another thing is, we have to keep in mind, Poison Sting is only base 15 power. Oh, here's another fun thing. If you're not aware, you can actually So Poison Sting is actually not going to be useful against Brock whatsoever. Do I want Weedle? No, I do not. Do I need Weedle for this run? Yes, I do. I would much rather not have Weedle here. Okay, I actually wasn't sure if he would be faster than us or not. Alzheimer's doesn't even remember you or your grandson's name? Yeah. Alright, so the good thing is we don't need to win that fight to continue on through the game. It would have helped a lot. It would have helped a whole lot. But yeah. Man, I do not know how we're gonna get through this, honestly. I do not know how we're gonna get through this. I mean, we're gonna get through this in many, many steps throughout a very long period of time. That's how we're gonna get through this. I actually might just fight any, very slowly, yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what kind of level I'm going to have to get to beat Brock. Look at that! Look at how little damage I did to this man. Also, forgot to do that. Oh yeah, I needed a Pidgey. I am just going to fight all of these wild Pokemon because I really want to get all of the levels that I possibly can. That was a crit. There's the Pidgey. Okay. Sure, why not, game? Why the fuck not? It's fine. Oh no, the Pidgey died. Do I even beat you? Probably not. Especially now that I've been hit by 2 fucking tail whips. I'm getting... Never mind. I'm not getting out of there. I can't even run away from a Rattata. That's how terrible this is. We're just getting away. We're just leaving. We are leaving. So the good thing is that we can't be poisoned. So we don't really have to worry about taking damage in here too terribly much. The unfortunate thing is that we are still only level 5. There we go. There's level 6. Oh, that was a Pokeball. I thought that was a potion. That is unfortunate. So the good thing is that in Gen 1, Bug and Poison are super effective against each other. This is removed in later gens, which I'm not a huge fan of. I kind of wish that they had kept that dynamic in there, because I feel like that's a fairly interesting dynamic to have 2 types both be strong against the other. I kind of feel like Ice and Fire should be that way. They should just be strong against each other. That did so little damage. Why does everything do no damage? So we are, at the very least, we are doing neutral damage to these Weedles. Granted, they are also doing neutral damage to us, but I'm going to start running away until I run into... I would like a Kakuna. Because I would like to get to level 7. Video game, please. Video game, please. Because here's the thing. The strongest move that we have access to is Struggle. As stupid as that is the strongest move that Weedle has access to, is Struggle. That is how we are going to have to beat Brock. Oh, hey, we actually are super effective against you. Because here's another fun fact about Gen 1. In Gen 1, you can actually do 0 damage with a move. Because there is no minimum damage threshold. If you have a move that is doubly resisted, such as Poison versus a Rock Ground type, and that move would do 1 damage, that move will be rounded down to 0.25 damage, or it will, you know, it will be modified to 0.25 damage, which rounds down to 0. Now, the game does not have a way to accurately depict this in its battle messaging. So what it will say instead is that it says that your move missed. Yep. Oh, wow, that is way behind. Why is that so far behind? That was weird. My stream preview was like 5 minutes behind where we actually are right now. It was very, very strange. It's like, this guy has 2 Pokemon. I guess if we could get past the Weedle, we win, because the other one's a Kakuna and it can't do damage. We can't be poisoned. So I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, never mind, it's a Caterpie, it's not a Kakuna. I thought you were a Weedle Kakuna team. I was mistaken. Alright, so there's level 8, that's nice. Here's another thing, because it's a Weedle, it's going to be trying to evolve every fucking level after level 7. So, that's also going to be somewhat annoying. Oh, I have the wrong layout. I am so very sorry. I have the wrong layout. Here, let's do this. Weedle. Deaths are 0 for now, but I feel like we're about to get into our first one, potentially. Although, we are also about to run out of poison stings, which means we are about to start doing more damage. Never mind, we died. We died. I'm just not gonna wait for it to actually happen. Oops! I kind of forgot that string shot is a thing. So before we could use our strongest move, we need to burn through 40 string shots. Alright, I'm gonna run from the Weedles. I'm gonna get to a Kakuna. We're gonna burn through all 40 string shots real quick. Who did video kill? The radio star, obviously. Riveting gameplay, I know. Right? Who actually sang that song? Like, I know that song. Well, I know of it. I don't know it very well. I know of that song. I don't know who sang it. I don't know anything about them. We are now going to run from this Kakuna, because while that Kakuna would have been a nice, juicy batch of experience for us, trying to kill that thing after it has already maxed out its defense would have been an absolute nightmare. Nice crit. Turn 1. I would like crits now, though. If we could get another crit, that would be great. If we could get like 7 crits in a row, that would be great. If we could ever get a crit again, that would be great. If I could just do damage, that'd be nice. We're gonna run out of power points before we beat this trainer. Although this guy, I think, gets us up to level 9. Yeah. Now here's the question. I think we do, yeah, we do barely kill him before we get out of power points entirely. So we don't quite need, no, go away. Didn't quite, we had 1 poison sting left. Alright, time to go heal. We almost have access to Pewter City. This fucking... Oh, so it's America Day. It is July 4th. So those are fireworks going off in the background. That or gunshots, one of the two. Most likely fireworks. So little damage. Oh my god. It's just your house isn't even your fireworks, it's just boxes being kicked. I mean, kind of. Hey, you are free experience. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. You're also kind of free experience. So give me that as well. Please crit. Hey, please crit. Hey, 2 in a row. Hell yeah. Imagine if I allowed evolution, we would have a Beedrill right now. Well, hello. Are you scared? Are you scared of all the fireworks going off around? Well, you're okay, bro. You're okay, Kit Kat. So here's another fun thing. For those of you who have not seen these runs. There. There's my boy. I forgot what I was saying. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh, items. So for those of you who don't know what Brock's item inventory is, Brock is a very interesting item inventory. He has 5 full heals per Pokemon, meaning that to get a poison sting to stick the poison, I would need to hit him with 6 in a row that all poison. At least for the Geodude. Because once the Geodude starts using Defense Curl, Poison Sting is no longer a valid option. You're okay. Heard hitting people's bad manner, so yeah, well, you know, sometimes you gotta be rude. Sometimes you just gotta be rude. Did I just get a Gen 1 miss? I hate it. I hate it! Oh, man. So yeah, this is, by the way, this is why we're going to be splitting this up between many, many different streams and not focusing this as a normal run, is because this is going to be what a lot of these runs are going to be, is just grinding on wild Pokemon to get enough levels to just be able to brute force our way through with either struggle or poison sting. Oh, is that our last? That was our last poison sting. All right, so we should be able to start doing more damage now. Never mind, I forgot about String Shot again. I don't know how I keep forgetting about String Shot. But yeah, we're basically going to be forced into having more than twice the health of both the Geodude and the Onix to be able to beat Brock. Because recoil damage in this game for struggle is 50%. I don't even want to think about how ridiculous it's going to be able to beat Brock with this guy. It's going to be crazy. Okay. Once we get past Brock, what are going to be the major hurdles? Basically, any Kadabra or Alakazam is going to be a major hurdle. Most fire types are going to be major hurdles. Especially ones with good AI. You know, we're about to hit the end of the stream. I want to try the junior trainer at least once and see how we do. I fully expect to die. Yeah, because we are slower, weaker. I didn't say it before I did this fight, did I? Did I save before I did this fight? I can't remember. I did, okay. Alright, so that's death number 2. And as you can see, it wasn't even fucking close. Wasn't even close. Yeah, we are resisted. There have been times where I haven't. There have been times where I have not saved. Which is why I'm so paranoid about it. If I don't remember very specifically saving, I'm going to... We're going to burn... Again, we're going to burn through all of our string shots. On this Kakuna. We're then going to run, and then we're going to try again with the whole, all of the things. We'll see how we do against the junior trainer with struggle after we burn through all of our poison stings on wild Pokemon. But I think that might have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna run away from that. All right. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock here, which means I have to go and get ready for work. Please, game. Tomorrow we are going to be getting started with the Hitmonchan run. We'll be doing that, and then once we beat Hitmonchan, we'll be back to this, and hopefully we'll be able to make some actual progress. Progress with this Weedle run is going to be very, very slow. That is something to be expected. Also, I just realized that I misspelled Weedle in the title, so that's cool. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I will not be streaming on Thursday. Thursdays I take the day off. And then Friday we'll be back, and Saturday we'll be back then too. Yep, that's my alarm telling me, hey, it's 9 o'clock, time to stop the stream and get ready for work. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all, as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!